Badder than. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too. They can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Bryant Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the Lakers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Lakers starting five. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's James, and then it's Anthony Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Fires the three, pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnette passes to Edwards. Counted from distance.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Marbury. Here's Garnett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by James, no good. Edwards for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Basket counts.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Towns outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Davis. Here's Bryant driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Garnett. Edwards against Bryant. Pass to Zerbiak. Now here's Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And with the playoffs quickly approaching, the end of the regular season power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
Here's Marbury. For 3. Minnesota again missing. On the wing, Davis. Knocked loose. The shake. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Outside Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Lakers in the lead. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Marbury, covered by Johnson. And it's Marbury missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Davis misses. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bryant, the pass to Davis. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I'm going to be honest. Like, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And Minnesota making a change here. Butler's checked in. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. To win the drought. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, it makes me want to lace it up a little bit. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. .103 left in the first quarter. The shot by Butler, no good. The Lakers lead by 6. Back to James. Here's Bryant inside, guarded by Edwards. Blocked! Johnson passes to Bryant. Here's Abdul Jabbar. It's hauled in by Garnette. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And he gets it to go. James has got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Again, the Timberwolves score.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And it's Worthy in at the three.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Here's Marbury. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Down low. Here's Abdul Jabbar. And he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Marbury. Free throw line jumper. Abdul Jabbar with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Gugliotta no good. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Chamberlain. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Worthy. Here's West. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Outside Love. Offensive rebound.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just a savvy move by Love, pulling the defender in close and creating a lot of contact on the shot.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's O'Neal. Bryant outside to the paint. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Love up top. He shoots it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
To the middle. Stolen. Here's Garnett. Sinks the 15-footer. Garnett's got his second bucket on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Love for 3. Drills it from deep. Love's got 8.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. Butler's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Bryant. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the wing. Garnett passes to Edwards. Outside for Love. And the Timberwolves hit again. And from deep.
The definition of a stretch big. Loves a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Butler taking his time here. Love a screen on Johnson. Butler.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Lakers trail by 9. It's Johnson with a drive, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Here's Marbury. Outside O'Neal. Bryant against Edwards. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-7 run. It's Edwards on the wing. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Bryant from deep three-point land. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rank. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're clicking.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Edwards, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. James passes to O'Neal. Doubled by Towns. Johnson for 3. Timeout called, the Lakers.
Ball Sanchez calls timeout.
Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Can't hit from in close.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
He got a piece of it. Davis, the pass to James. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Marbury. Tipped. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
From outside the arc. Offensive board. Here's Marbury. Shoots over Johnson, and it's Marbury missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fires for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Here's James. Can't hit that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Here's Garnette. Pass to Edwards with the 7-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Substitution on court.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. The 3. Here's Garnette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the block.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke. And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Here's Gugliotta. Knocked away.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to West. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to prick defenders in tough spots.
Good on the second one. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Worthy. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Garnette. 6 points for him. From the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Garnett's got 8 points.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Worthy. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Towns. Abdul Jabbar with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Edwards. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Baylor. It's tipped. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 8. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Anthony Davis. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's James, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Zerbiak. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
It's Bryant with a drive. James outside. Johnson passes to Davis. Love comes over on the double. The 3, James. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Davis misses. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Leading by 5. Butler passes to Edwards. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Minnesota calls time here. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And Minnesota making a change here. Towns is checked in.
First team foul. Ready for the Wolves. Number 32.
Lakers on D. Here's Love. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Now a seasoned vet in this league. You can see the salt and pepper hair. Love understands his role, which is to stretch the floor and shooting and rebounding.
And Love drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. James can't get it to go. Butler on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's Love. Minnesota again missing. James inside. Here's Bryant. And no good. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Zerbiak, the pass to Towns. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Johnson's gone 3 of 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Zerbiak, the pass to Towns. Here's Zerbiak. Deflected! And they get it back.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense. And that's when Towns can really hurt you.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court. And that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's James. LeBron James with the flush.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Pass to Garnett. To the paint. Got a hand on it. James inside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Zerbiak, covered by Bryant. Towns is screen on Bryant. Pulls up. Here's Garnett. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Minnesota calls timeout. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Garnett. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. That gives him a double-double in this one. Here's Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He had 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter here. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shoots over Bryant. No good off the glass.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And he makes it. James has got 11.